Aisha tells Buhari bitter truth, says Northern Youth. Arewa Youth Consultative Forum has commended Aisha, wife of President Muhammadu Buhari, for being outspoken and telling her husband the bitter truth. This was contained in a statement Tuesday night by Yerima Shetima, AYCF president. The group said Aisha has continued to tell her husband the truth despite the silence of those around him. Daily Post records that since Buhari assumed power in 2015, the president's spouse has commented on government and national issues which affect the masses. In 2018, Aisha condemned the primary election conducted by the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) in some states. In 2019, she questioned the disbursement of over 500 billion naira social investment program funds by the Nigerian government. In their reaction, AYCF said, throughout the political history of this nation, Nigeria has never had a first lady who tells the truth in black and white and without fear or favor like her. It is undeniable that she tells the truth regardless of whose horse is God. Apart from telling the bitter truth, even to the president when his aides decide to be silent, she has a reputation of helping people. Even her harshest critics would readily admit that when it comes to telling the truth in plain language to the president, she gives pieces of advice on knotty issues of socio-economic development. The group, however, hailed Aisha Buhari for her recent donations to the vulnerable. Recently, she put smiles on the face of some poor families in Kano. No one thought help would come to the rescue of those Kano households. Hope was almost lost, Shetima added. Hmm. To me, this one is just a medicine after death. The one thing that is pertinent and we all must understand is that that means there's something wrong with the presidency. There's something wrong with the president. Of course, Yerima Shetima has come out to say that there's no leadership at the federal state or at the Aso Villa. There's no president, and that was why they have called out Femi Adesina to resign because he does not say the truth. He calls black white and black uh, whatever, vice versa. So there's something wrong, which everybody knows. Whether Aisha is coming out to say the truth or is not saying the truth, the question is that the truth she has been saying, has she been listened to? Is there any changes? Have we ever recorded changes in what she has been telling? Because the closest person to the president is the wife. No matter how powerful your position could be, being attached to the president, whether you are the chief security, whatever, or you are the chief of staff, or you are whatever, irrespective of how highly your position could be to the president, the closest person to the man is the wife. But the question is that has the man been listening to the man? And have we ever experienced any changes with all that she has been saying? Nothing has changed. She's just coming out to say all of those things. Of course, one would appreciate that, but going further, what has those truths she has been saying, what have they really brought to the table? Have they changed anything? They've not changed anything, and because a lot of people are saying it. And the reason why these people are praising him, or praising her rather, is because, oh, because she's the president's wife, she's close to the decent. But if it were to be somebody else who has been saying the same thing, because a lot of people have been saying the same thing, what have they do? The next thing they will tell you, oh, you are corrupt. Oh, because Buhari is fighting corruption, that is why you are not appreciating him. That is why you are not supporting him. That is why you're always coming out to criticize him. That is what they would have said. Because just like I've been saying, since this woman has been coming out to say what she knows, we have never heard from APC supporters to criticize her for doing that. But God help you that you are not from APC, or you are not you are from opposition party. Of course, those one in APC will not even say anything. Just like a Arewa youth saying that those around the president, they don't say it, they don't say anything. And like I still said, that these people, no matter how close they are or highly placed their position will be to the president, they cannot be as close to the president compared to the wife. So if the wife has been saying all of these truths that these people are claiming, which we know to a very large extent she has been doing, the man did not listen. The man does not listen. The man has not listening and not has not listened, and there's no possibility that he's still going to listen. So if those one could not even say anything, then you expect them to say to advise Buhari, and Buhari will change. Buhari is not going to change. And that's why a lot, some people have the opinion, some people are in the school of thought that something must be wrong somewhere. Because for the woman to have even come out to, that, to say that they don't even have a pillow talk, they don't have pillow talk. That is to tell you how distant she has been with the so-called husband. So, in a nutshell, whether she has been saying the truth or not, it does not make any difference because the man is not listening. And they are praising this woman now because they believe that they are in the same party, not even in the same party, because even those who are in the same party with them, if they had come out to say, oh, one or two things, they were like, oh, maybe because they are not being given juicy position and all of that. But they are praising this woman now. I don't know, maybe because of what she went to give in Kano, just like they said that she came to the rescue of those homeless people, those who really need that help. She gave to them. Good and fine, fair enough. But the truth of the matter is that in all of these things, Aisha is not the only one who has been speaking. If every other person, and it's a wake-up call that if every other person has been speaking, you don't expect Buhari to hear what you are saying, or the presidency, or the cabal to even take your advice. Because even Aisha Buhari is having problem with the so-called husband, with the so-called cabal, with the so-called presidency. All that he has said is not different from what people have been saying. But those who have been saying it because they are not in their camp, they always get criticized for that. So if the woman who is closer, very, very close, like they always say, better half of the man, if the man could not listen to her, who is the man going to listen to? Nobody. He's not going to listen to anybody unless the pressure is going to come from the masses themselves that they always claim that voted them. They always claim that they voted them in unless the pressure is going to come from the people. But unfortunately, the people are not just ready. We have psycho fans all over the place. We have people who are loyal, to a fault. We have people who sentiments are hitting them deep. We have people who saying the truth is an abomination. But whether if it is like the falling and they're going for it. So if we have that kind of society, is a divided society, how do you expect things to move on? When things are not done properly by the so-called person they love or by their favorites, oh my goodness, you will see them behaving in a different manner. But let's hear what people are reacting to, their reaction towards what Arewa youth has said, this encomium that they are rendering to the president's wife. And somebody says, who cares if Aisha is outspoken and be telling the Buhari the bitter truth? That is to tell you that there's something wrong, a lot of things are wrong that Buhari is doing and is kabab. Another says here that is she talking to Jebu or Bubu? Which one is she really talking to? To tell the dead or to tell Jubri or of Sudan? Does it make any difference? Exactly, it does not make any difference. That is the problem. It does not make any difference. Somebody who is as close to that man and the man is not listening. So is it outsiders that is going to listen to? Because they don't always take responsibilities, even if they are failures. They will never take responsibilities. It's just looking for who to blame for their failures. It makes no difference. Let her simply tell the truth that her husband, Buhari, is no more. Another says, which means the husband was not around all this while, that he doesn't see or hear people's cry. Tell us that he has been sleeping, and as he walks down, as he wake up now, the wife then told him the truth. Bros, una simply did too much. I don't know what this person is saying. Story, 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 every day, story upon story, one from one story to another, from one story to another. No changes, nothing to hold on to. After church, I beg, made them tell that to people we know they live for Nigeria. People like Congo or Togo be our eyes. Our eyes don't open. The first unelected female president we hail. Oh. The only honest and sincere person around the president who loves and wants him succeed as a president is his wife. Others are just after themselves and their political career. The president would know this after his tenure when he watches from outside. Nigerians hail our first lady. for the for being honest in criticizing some of her husband's policies. So if those who are not who are around him, they are just doing all of that because of a one favor they want to get from the man, then why is the man not listening to the woman? Because with all that she has said, that we know that she has said, what difference have they made? Has the man changed? Nothing. Because the woman is always coming out to cry because the man does not listen to her. Because believe you me, if the man does listen, or whether they are playing games, if the man does listen, a lot of things would have changed for the better. That is how uh, it will definitely play out. It would have changed for the better, unless somebody is not telling us something that we really need to know. I beg, who sing this song like this? He dey pay me. Aisha is a woman after my heart. The Bible tells me that truth sets you free from guilt. Keep it up, Your Excellency. People with short memory. The end of the present video is just 3 years now. Then the truth will be revealed. Just one day, the truth will come out. But there is a Nigeria president. Talking, Shetima for president 2015 or 20, I don't know what this person is writing. His party AYCF. Someone say, you are the mouthpiece of the poor. I want to believe and I applaud your speaking out. Said the government to feed Nigerians. They hate quick. They hate quick to remind us how we should do like the same countries. But okay, they are quick to tell us, okay, we should copy this, all this normal, this COVID-19 directives, wash your hands, this and that. But they can copy that and transfer it to the Nigerian people. But the good as other side of the whole thing, they will just look at the other side. Nobody cares. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning what Arewa youth is saying, that Aisha Buhari is outspoken, that she tells Buhari the bitter truth according to them. Let's hear your opinion, leave your comments, and let's have your take. Wow.